What's going on, guys? It's Dan, back with another Shot in the Dark reaction, back with some more Ghosts today, back with a Patreon request from NEC. That is NEC. Thank you so much, NE, for your request. They requested Pinnacle to the Pit, and I asked our good friend Stain if I should do the live version or a studio version. And he said that you should do both, and I'm going to do that. So I'm going to react to the music video on YouTube, and then we're going to react to the just ordinary track as a live version from one of their live albums. And then we're going to do, if we want to, we can always do what we did in the last video, which everyone really enjoyed, which is me using my own voice to sort of replicate something interesting that happened during my listen. If you're new to this, my name is Dan. I'm a singer-songwriter from the UK, and you're watching Shot in the Dark reactions, where we literally react with one take only. No editing, so that means this video could take a good while, but it's the most genuine reaction that I can give you guys, okay? So, before we get started, make sure you're doing some awesome things for me. As always, make sure you're liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you're new, hitting that notification bell so you don't miss future videos, and keep that algorithm machine going. And while you're at it as well, I do not get any monetization from YouTube anymore. I have stopped it as it was destroying my reach to you guys. So if you want to support me financially, Patreon is down in the description. All of the things there that you can get from your benefits are listed just there. And also, don't forget, we've only got a couple more spaces left on our Discord as it is at the moment. But yes, get involved if you feel like you can and you want to. That'd be awesome. So another thing as well, before we get started, I thought we'd check out something new. This is my comment of the week, as we are at the end of the week. And this comes from a wonderful person. And they say, this is Chia Maya. They say, hey Dan, we absolutely love your videos. We come across your channel about a month ago and have been listening to you since then. Even our 8-year-old daughter, who doesn't really understand English, enjoys watching your videos, full of excitement and funny emotions. Since we can't feel the joy of first time listening anymore, we love watching others discovering and falling in love with Ghost. We've seen lots of videos and yours are our favourite. Thanks for your hard work and energy you put into your videos. I hope your channel gets more subscribers soon. P.S. We attended the ritual a week ago and it was insane. How awesome is that, guys? That really brings me so much joy. First of all, hearing from you guys, you know, hearing that you've had fun with your rituals and everything, but then the fact that your 8-year-old daughter likes watching me and gets excited and everything is absolutely awesome, man. That absolutely made my week, and I thought we'd have to say that tonight as we do this video. I thought I'd bring it up and see if you guys enjoy this sort of segment. And yeah, I always get down in the comments, so if you want to go down in the comments, and maybe your comment will be comment of the week next week. But thank you so much to Chia Maya for that awesome lovely little comment. Right, guys, I think we're ready. We're ready to react to the music video for From the Pinnacle to the Pit. Let's go. So as always, I've got my lyrics in front of me, and I've got my notes ready, and I think, guys, we're ready. Let's do this. Ooh. Oh, that's bassy. That's a chunky bass. Oh, this reminds me of Square Hammer. This video reminds me of Square Hammer. It's so bassy. Okay. We've got really far here. There's 3 verses before we reach a chorus, which is really interesting songwriting, isn't it? Not your generic songwriting that we've become accustomed to. You know, just an intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. This is 3 verses with instrumentals in between and weaving through. Really interesting. I love how much the bass drives this song so far. Without the bass in this song, there's very little going on in terms of like overall rhythm. It's really driving the song so far, and it's awesome. So you have the power, you wear the crown, from the pinnacle to the pit, it's a long way down. Saying basically, you know, you've got the crown, so you're absolutely at the pinnacle. You are at the peak level of your performance or whatever you do in life. But the pinnacle to the very bottom of the pit, it's a very long way down, suggesting basically the bigger they are, the harder they fall. You're all the way up there, but don't forget what this exists as well. This absolute low point. Interesting. Then there's an instrumental, and then it says, you wield the scepter, you wear the gown, from the pinnacle to the pit, it's a long way down. Which, is that talking about the Pope? The scepter and the gown? It's interesting. And then it says, we haven't actually got to the 3rd verse yet. Let's listen to it again, get to that 3rd verse, and then let's see what we can take from the second time we're listening through this part. Yeah, that bass is so fuzzy. Like it's got a fuzz pedal on it, it's got drive on it. It's really cool. That's a low E as well. Like, so nasally. You have the power. That's like really exaggerated, obviously, but like that's where we are. Very nasal, which is awesome because it fits the character. You wear the crown. From the pinnacle to the pit. I love that. From the pinnacle to the pit. You have the power, you have from the pinnacle to the pit. Like really giving us interesting dynamics already. This is cool. It is a long way down. That's interesting. It is a long way down. That's in B. Long way. That's a half step down, B flat. Down. And then a G, and then a half step down as well. That's interesting. So we're playing with half steps down to make a note sort of more sinister. We've got a regular B, but then we're going to make it a little bit more sinister with a B flat. We've got a G, we're going to make it a little bit more sinister with an E flat. Very cool. And it's interesting, the play on words there. It's a long way down, and we are going down dynamically through the measures. Really cool. Gown, proper like holds it for such a long time. Reminds me of it reminds me of how Guns N' Roses sound in some of their songs. Like the lead singer of Guns N' Roses, he has that very sound. I love that. There's so many harmonies there. We might have to play with that. Get back a little bit lower than that. Long way down. What's the harmony doing there? We're going to have to do something with that later on, guys. That sounds cool. Yeah, man. It's interesting. This is interesting. I know we're going to a chorus now, but it's interesting how hooky those verses are. The long way down, and you've got the from Pinnacle to the Pit, which is obviously the title of the song. It's an intentional stamp, constantly. That's literally just marked with hook, 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 hook. You know, it's intentionally catchy, but we haven't even got to the chorus yet, so I'm really intrigued on how this is going to develop. In your empire, they stare and frown. Woo! Yes. I love this like dystopian visual. Alright, we're getting into that verse in a minute. Let's go through this chorus. We definitely changed notally. Like notally it definitely changes. So we're in C there. Yeah, we're in more familiar territory here. So we're going C, G, D. C, G, D. Yeah, so I can hear the bass. That's a G and a D. And I think there's an E minor in between. Yeah, on that word black and feathers, there's an E minor. Black and feathers. It's like a lead going. The rhythm section's really strange in this chorus. You know, Very different. Very kind of chaotic of what's going on. You've got the lead going constantly, almost like a siren. And then you've got the really heavy hitting bass and guitar. And they're working simultaneously to sort of throw you off track. Ooh, that D to D minor there, that's very sinister. Ground. Let me see that again. Yeah, man. That's cool. So you are cast from the heavens to the ground. So again, working on the dynamical switch of at your extreme heights to your extreme lows. Blackened feathers falling down. So like a dark angel, right? Because dark angels are fallen angels. You know, they're black. You are cast out from the heavens to the ground. Yeah, like saying, like, you know, Lucifer, he was cast out, wasn't he, of heaven. Blackened feathers falling down, because yeah, he turned into a dark angel, and dark angels can't ascend, they have to descend. You will wear your independence like a crown. You know, now you don't have all these rules or whatever. Now you are an independent. You are very much on your own now. Interesting, man. So this has a very religious feel. We will get into the video in a minute, because I haven't really concentrated too much on what's going on in the video. And then we've got some really cool solo coming in now. It's like poisoned him. That's what I mean, like, the main hook to this song is the verse. Even the solo is playing the verse melody. That's different. That's really different. Okay. Yeah, it prolonged the verse there. Uh-oh. So, it changed for a minute there. That second verse, that third, what verse is that? Fourth verse. It changed ever so slightly. It prolonged how long it took for us to get back into those fifth measures. We had an extra measure of E minor, which threw me off, because I was waiting for it's a long way down, but we didn't get it for a little bit more time there. That was interesting. It's an extra line. I love the visuals, man. Like this and Square Hammer, so cool. Alright. Hello, Terzo. Is that Terzo? This is the birth of Terzo. Holy shit. Wow, I just got excited. Alright, hold on a minute. Hold on a sec. I need to watch this whole video back. Alright, we're not gonna do that just yet, but we will. Cruciger Globus. What does that even mean? What the hell does Crucifer Globus mean? An orb topped with a cross symbol, symbolizing Christian authority and dominion over the world. Dude, it literally looks like a hand grenade, like a holy hand grenade from the game Worms. Dude, I swear to you, it does. Look at this, and tell me this. Let me see if I can get this on the screen. Hold on. Tell me this doesn't look like a holy hand grenade from Worms. Tell me. Look at it. That's a holy hand grenade from Worms, man. Hallelujah. If you don't know, then Google it. So yeah, it's some sort of the Cruciger Globus, also known as the orb and cross. An orb topped with a cross symbol, symbolizing Christian authority. So I told you that this was a very religious-y song, didn't I? I knew it. I knew it. Oh man, we've got the birth of Terzo in this, man. Holy shit! What a incredible surprise. I didn't expect that. So Cruciger Globus, you stand your ground. The orb disfigured. What's flat looks round. What's flat looks round. Interesting. So, like, looking at things from a different perspective, you get different fields of vision, right? So if you look at an orb, normally, you know it's round because it's an orb, but if you look at it at a specific angle, it looks flat. So is that saying, like, there's multiple dimensions to religion? It's not just as easy as, you know, what flat looks round. It's like the whole flat earth thing, isn't it? What's flat looks round. Man, this is cool. Need to keep going. Oh, he born. Oh, he born. Oh, he born. Oh, he born. Oh, my great Terzo, I love you. Yes! Fly! Fly King! Oh my god, this is so badass. Yes, my friend. That is like one of the coolest imagery things I've ever seen, ever. Whoever this guy is, Zev Deans, mate, he needs a reward, because if he did he do Square Hammer as well? Because it's the same style, isn't it? This like dystopian future. Papa Emerges 3 shot by Lavet. Oh my god, bro. We got the Panorama programming as well, which is what we had in He Is. Dude, that was awesome. It's a really good song as well. I was just getting really sidetracked by watching the video there. So he said the chorus again. We got a really cool, we got a really cool visual of Terzo. I want to watch this video again, because if this is the birth of my favourite popper, we need to watch this again. This is huge. Woo! Kind of gutted they didn't play this live when we went to go and watch them. I know they did in Glasgow the day before. Yeah. Okay, so far we're introduced to some characters. We've got some people writing. A child writes the crucifix on the desk. Report to the headmaster's office. And then we've got what looks like it's going to be the Christian symbol, but then it's got the crucifix written on it as well. So that would reform that it's upside down. I want to show you something. So this is what? Who is this? Is this? So he said he was the headmaster, right? So is he the demon headmaster? I love this dystopian like look. It's so bad. What if man could harness the power of a god? What if indeed? It just reminds me of BioShock, man. That's all it reminds me of. This is such like cool concept. It's like Andrew Ryan. In a sense, he would need God no longer, yes? Yeah, because if you became the very God that you... If you became a God, then you wouldn't need God, because you would already be God. That's true. But it would depend, wouldn't it? Because what would you be the God of? You might not be the God of everything, and the highest power still might be higher than you. To the pit. I missed that. What did that say? You have been chosen to wield this power. Holy shit. So is this Terzo? This kid? Wait, hang on a minute. That's not a kid anymore. What's going on? Wait, what? Hold on a sec. It's a kid at the start, right? No, it's not a kid. Yeah, it is a kid. This is a kid. Gets sent to the demon headmaster, which he does. He's like, he looks at it. Yeah, okay, all right, I see. Let me show you something. They go to this like building. He's telling him, you know, what doesn't he look older there? Is that just me? Alright, they're going into an elevator. Here we are the gods. Here we tame the laws of nature. Jesus. Okay. And then we're getting whisked away. And we're going so fast, there's a lightning coming from the elevator. Brothers observe the candidate. And they're all just like wearing like Zorro masks, pointing at this kid who is also masked. Infuse him with that which binds us. From clay, behold a man of light. So he is transformed from a kid to an adult in a flash of lightning. And as this man kneel before her excellency, who is this character? Is this is this the sister interpreter? Imperator? Sister Imperator. Give him the light. So now it's gone like really like 1920s, 1930s style now. And they're dancing. They're dancing. You think you like what you see, and yet you are blind. With this you shall see all. So she's giving him the power to be able to see everything. And I love visually and how the music complements what's happening as well. Like as soon as he drinks this poison or whatever it is, you get the drop in the music. It's really interesting. That bass. She's got him now. Behold, the demi-surge. It's a demigod. Through industry, man can harness this power. And attain all that which he desires. My God. Make it stop. He can't take it. Whatever she's done to him, she's made him see everything. So now he can't fathom what he's seen. Whatever he's seen is completely destroyed him to a point where he needs to kill himself. He wants to jump. And then whatever this is, the power's stopping him, trying to stop him from doing so. He's trying to reach the pinnacle. I must escape this hell. He doesn't want to be there anymore. Even though he's reached the absolute pinnacle, he realizes that that's not everything. So now he's done with it. So he's dropping back down to the level of which he was in before he ascended. And then bam, hits the concrete. And then who is born of this but Terzo? Oh, so badass. It's like equipping something amazing in a video game, isn't it? Da 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 da. Amazing. I love it. Oh, that is just the coolest thing ever. And now he's got the power to manipulate. The light belongs to the people. I love that. Reminds me of rats. Even though that came out after this. It's interesting. That like little vocal delivery of Fry. I've heard that a few times. Another staple in ghost songs. And he's standing upon this building. And you can see underneath the crucifix. This is probably one of the coolest like images I've ever seen from Ghost. Like, I'd love that on a t-shirt. Can you buy that on a shirt? I need that. I need that now. Please and thanks. Yeah, it's really intriguing, isn't it? It reminds me a little bit like... I did say it reminds me of BioShock, in which obviously like all of the rich and empowered go to this underwater city thinking that it's an escape from the realities of life, but then it all goes to shit, and then they are kind of wishing that they didn't have the life they have, so they attempt to obviously go back to normal, but what is normal? It's too late. And then they all descend into madness, and yeah, very cool, very, very cool. Video is awesome, probably one of my favorite. I think this might be one of my favorite Ghost music videos. I remember watching Square Hammer and absolutely loving this visual, and like the fact that they do that from another song is it's actually really, really awesome. And I didn't I wasn't aware that that was a thing that they did for the album. But it's made me really excited for this album because I've only listened to a couple of songs from this one, I think. Is it Meliora? I haven't heard many songs from Meliora, so I'm excited because I think this is the Terzo album. And obviously, you know how I feel about our beautiful man, Terzo. So let's listen to how it sounds live. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try and replicate some of the cool things that we hear. All right. Ah, you ready? Yes. Let's go. So we've still got that bass tone. That chunky ass bass tone. Ooh. I like that lead more. It's more shaped. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, they've got the harmonies in there as well. Seems like more. Seems like there's more emphasis on the crash cymbal in that measure then. Yeah. I love that drop there. Woo! Woo! Yes. I love that delivery there, like rolling the R on Cruciger. Cruciger, that's interesting. Ah, okay. Ah, that makes more sense now. I was wondering why they doubled down on the verse. It's so that they can increase the level of percussion to give us more like a feeling of we're going to a heavier place. There's that crash comes in. Let me listen to that again. So listen really tight. Listen really well, man. Listen. Hear that crash come in? Woo! Oh, okay. Oh, that's sick. That's really good. Yeah, man. Yeah, that D minor, man, so sinister. Bravo! Bravissimo! Bravissimo! That was awesome. I like hearing the crowd. Oopsie daisy. We're not doing that one. We've not even done that yet. That was awesome. Right, so what can we replicate from that? What can we replicate? I think the long way down for sure. Long way down. Let's try it. Just because of those little entrances and exits, they're really interesting, and the harmonies as well make it really, really fun. Let's give it a go. All right, here we go. Let's try it. So what do we got? We've got this part. All right, let's try it. Let's try that. So where were we? All right, let's give it a go. It is a long way down. So, interesting things that I was doing there. Down. Interesting, like, way that my mouth's closing, and then also as I'm closing it, I'm getting closer to the microphone. That's an intentional thing. All right, let's listen to that. That's a really nice bass riff. All right, let's have a go. It is a long way down. I think as well, like, my entrance here is like so much more open. Listen. It is a long way. And then on the down, slightly closed, but not enough that I can't reach that lower resonance at the end of the phrasing. And then there's a long way down. That's going to be interesting. We'll see if we can find it. It's a little bit low in the mix, but we'll see if we can do it. Let's give it a go. It is a long way down. This is a lot higher in the mix than you'll hear in the record, but I can hear it just enough. It is a long way down. I probably came in on down a little bit too soon. But the awkward, like, dissonance of those notes, and the D minor, they're really evident there. Especially like this part here. It's like unsettling, right? Dung, dung, da, 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 dung, dung. And you've got the is there anything else going on there? Yeah, so this definitely phases out a lot sooner than that. It's like this. It is a long way down. Yeah, it's really low in the mix, isn't it? At this, maybe. It is a long way down. Yeah, that's better. So it's a lot. It's really low in the mix, but it's just enough to make it sound really cool. What else is there in that verse? It'd be interesting to try and get his character, you know? It'd be interesting to try and get that character that he's got there. When I'm trying to get into a character, I'm visualizing what that looks like while I'm singing, if that makes sense. So it's very sinister. So I'm more closed in, you know? That sort of thing. The way he's like doing this live literally sounds like Skeletor. Is it Skeletor? Skeletor? From He-Man? He-Man! So that's what I'm gonna go for, I think. Let's try it. It's just gonna be a bit of fun, isn't it? You know what I mean? Get into some characters. You have the power. Really nasally and like in character. You have the power. Power. It's more like power. It's more like wah than wah. Let's try it. You have the power. It's more like that. It's more of an... His vowel is an ah, it's an ah. Power. Interesting. You have the power. Let's do this bit. Let's try that. Let's get into character for that. It's going to be interesting. I don't really do these sort of vocals normally. From the pinnacle to the pit. That might be a little bit too guttural. From the pinnacle to the pit. Maybe? Pit. Slightly different. Let's try and get it. Pit. From the pinnacle to the pit. It's like more in character, like it's got an accent on it. Pit. From the pinnacle to the pit. Yeah, that's better. And then I think to make this sound even better, what we're going to do is we're going to give it more of a distorted sound. From the pinnacle to the pit. A little bit more than that, maybe. The input gain. From the pinnacle to the pit. Yeah, that's better. From the pinnacle to the pit. You know? Yeah, and don't forget as well, I'll take that off now. Don't forget as well that we've got, I can always do this as well. I never thought about doing this. I'm going to do this more often instead of us having this giant reverb constantly. But yeah, don't forget that a lot of his vocals are doubled as well. So everything you've seen me already do, he does that twice. He puts it left and right. Some of us do left, right, and then a central mix. There's definitely a left and right going on, and then it's mixed really cleverly to be sort of widened, so you've got that central feeling as well. But yeah, definitely use these sort of distortion sounds if you want to have that more character. Let's see what it sounds like actually with the distortion on the first part that I did. You have the power from the pinnacle to the pit. Pete. That's interesting. I like that. Cool. What else can we do? What's the chorus? Because to be honest, the chorus of this song doesn't stick out to me as much. It's this bit, isn't it? This one here is going to be interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Let's listen to it one more time. What did we do? You have the... we also did this as well, didn't we? We did this. Is it this one? It is a long way down. Doesn't really work, does it, with that on that part? It is a long way down. Nice. You have the power from the pinnacle to the pit. That's cool. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Right, let's get rid of that then. Let's get back to normal. There we go. Oh, nice. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was fun, wasn't it? Let's go back to us talking a little bit. Mate, honestly, that's a really fun little song, to be fair. I can see why it's a better song live, and I can see why it's a bit of a crowd favourite, and it's a bit of one of those where I've seen this on the set list a lot when I've looked at other set lists. I can understand why, because there's a lot of character to it. There's a lot of crowd participation moments. There is this like consistent bass that's driving. So it would be you always want like your most bass driven songs. They're the ones that you want live the most, because bass, when you go to a show, bass, when it rattles your rib cage and you really feel it, that is literally where you want your audience, like right in the palm of your hand with the performance. But in terms of sonically, hitting them with bass is a surefire way to make them go back home and go, holy shit, that was amazing, because bass just gets to you like that. It just does. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed that video, do us a big favour before we leave today. Do us a big favour. Make sure you're hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that notification button so you don't miss future videos, guys. And why not support us financially by heading to our Patreon in the description, where you can find all of these various awesome benefits. And I just want to say a massive thank you to our wonderful Patreon members and Discord members, Look at all those wonderful, wonderful names. We're getting to a point now where I'm going to actually have to add an extra line. It's mental. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone that's tuned in to the video. If you're watching live, say hi, and also leave yourself a comment in the description as well. What do you want to hear next? And hopefully you enjoy what comes next as much as I will. So thanks very much, guys. Look after yourselves, love each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, see you later, guys.